the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live.
This is Akin, aka Jack is the Truth with the Boxing Voice. I'm here at the Ted Cheeseman Garcia final press conference with the one and only Craig Richards. How you doing, sir?
Jeez, I'm good, I'm good.
It's good to see you, man. I mean, I just watched the press conference, and you probably had the most exciting moment of the press conference with the bubble wrap and exchanging gifts with Jake Paul. How did you come up with all of that?
You know, we got to take all precautions we can, you know. We've had the flight risk, we had the posters, the missing posters, we've locked down the airports, we've made sure. So last precaution, we know he ain't trying to flee anymore, so just making sure no silly injuries happen. So we got the bubble wrap, make sure he's okay.
This is obviously in reference to how difficult it's been to get in the ring with Jake Paul. How long have you been trying to get this fight in March?
He pulled me out in June. We're now near February. You know, he called me out for the July show. We tried to make the fight. He had an Achilles problem. Then we heard it September. He then wasn't ready in time. But I had a warm-up fight. And then it was October. Then he pulled out fight week. Then it was December the 22nd. Then Dom couldn't make it anymore. So a couple of weeks later, he pulled out again. And now we're in February. So although I make fun and jokes of it, it was frustrating at the time of my career. You know, like I lost a lot of money in camp expenses and things like that. It was frustrating because I wanted to go and develop and move on to titles. And he wasn't allowing me to do that. So at the time, I was really, really frustrated because I thought to myself, if you're not ready to fight, you've called me out, I'm waiting for you. If you're not ready to fight, let me move on my career, win some titles. When you're ready to come back in, then we can get on the mix. We can fight for my titles or whatever titles you got when you come back off the shelf. But you stalemated me as long as you've been injured. So for me, it was frustrating. I joke about it now because I'm kind of out of it. I'm getting out my feelings. So I have to keep a professional mindset to it. But it was annoying and frustrating.
Would you say why were you waiting so long for him? Were there not other fights in the interim that you could have taken that could have progressed you to that level? Why was it Jake Paul in particular that you decided to wait for?
This is exactly my point because there was other people I had my eyes on who was ranked above me, and I was looking for them fights. And then because he pulled out on fight week, we couldn't get them fights, obviously, because no top prospect's going to take a fight like that, apart from myself, to get him 5 days' notice. But a lot of guys wouldn't do that. December 22nd, he done it to me again. We tried to call a lot of good names for December 22nd. A lot of them said, no, it's not enough time. 4 weeks, 5 weeks. I want an 8-week camp for him or a 10-week camp for him. So that didn't even allow me to get a 6th rounder. I got no fight at all on December the 22nd. So, and this is what was frustrating me. If he had then said he wasn't going to fight prior, we could have arranged a bigger name, bigger titles, to fight on these shows. And that's why I'm frustrated. It's not directly because of he wasn't ready, it's just that you should have let me know to let me move on to fight big names, and when you're back in the mix, you can get in the mix, you know?
So come Saturday, can we expect to see all this frustration being taken out on him, or are you going to stick to the game plan, level head, and try and take him out in the manner which you've prepared for?
I'm a professional. I'm not keeping in my feelings. When it comes to the boxing, I'll go out there, stick to the game plan, execute the job. And that's what it's about, keeping a professional mindset. You know, it would be wrong for me to go out there and just go out there raging, make mistakes. I'm going to go out there and we're in for a good night.
Brilliant. I know you don't like looking past fighters. Boxers normally don't. Who in the light heavyweight scene right now is booming within England? There's so many people out there that you can make potential matches with. Who do you see as the top guy, or the guy that you got your eye in that if you beat, everyone's talking about you?
No one specifically, because everyone, I don't feel like most of the guys haven't been tested, have they, in the light heavyweight. Everyone's great talents, but no one's really mixed it with each other. So right now it's all smoke and mirrors. We need to wait till like everyone starts having the domestic clashes, and we can start seeing who's who. Obviously, I'm stepped up. I'm ready for my domestic clash. God willing, come through and win. And then we can see who else is willing to do that, or who else has mixed it with who, and then I can maybe go for a winner of that, or what. Do you get what I'm saying? So I can't focus on anyone else because I've got my domestic class signed and sealed and ready to go Saturday night.
Well, I'm really looking forward to seeing you fight on Saturday night. Is there anything else that you'd like to add?
I just want to say thank you to everyone who's coming out Saturday night. No, thanks everyone who's coming out Saturday night. I thank Team Richards. I thank the support. I thank everyone who helped me, my strength coach, my coaches, all of them, from Peter Sims, Darnell to Tony Sims, has been a big part as well. Everyone who's just been out there and everyone rooting for me. Thanks, man, and my sponsors too.
Well, I appreciate you talking to the Boxing Voice. Is there any social media you'd like to give out at this point?
No, you can add me on Instagram _Craig Richards _ if you want to follow any of my stuff, my day-to-day, my boxing stuff, up and coming news. That's where I'm at.
Craig Richards, thank you very much for talking to the Boxing Voice.
Family, yes, YouTube has been cutting funding to their channels as of late, and with net neutrality going through its process, the internet is changing. If you want to keep your favorite channel intact, coming up with tons of content, and plus get hours and hours of extra content, head over to patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice to become a member of the TBV family and help support the channel. Peace.